Yo guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and yeah, we are training another 41 minutes today. And oh, one thing I want to add is, as you'll see at the top of the screen, there is a new update to the overlay. And basically, I just wanted to show the three tiers of membership. I mean, it's technically only one tier, but basically, if you subscribe and join as a YouTube member, you'll become a Deep Dark Forest Rat. And then if you join for a month or more, you'll be a Magician Rat. And then if you join for 6 months or more, then you become the Mikhail Tau Rat. And these are all rats because I was kind of playing on the whole term of like gym rat. And basically we're here to train tactics and get good at chess. So I guess you'll become a chess rat if you want to become a member. So I've just put the initials of the person who is our only current existing member. So appreciate you, Josh, a lot. But yeah, just thought I'd make a little update there. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, basically we are up to 40.9 minutes of training. So I need to update this and make sure that we do that amount for sure. So let's do it like this. Okay. And yeah, for today, I really want to play a classical game. I mean, it's been a while, so I'm gonna send the challenge now. And as we're waiting for an opponent, we will continue with some woodpecker. I think that's gonna be the plan. So we got up to exercise 60. I'm gonna move my head to the other side of the screen, so I'm not blocking you guys. And yeah, I think we'll wait on this. Okay, let's go. So we're now onto Alekhine. Maybe bishop takes f2, queen takes, king takes, and rook d2. I think that would win a pawn, and a pawn would be very nice. Okay. Taking on f3 is tempting because rook can't take due to queen d1, but if rook takes and pawn takes, is queen c2 a game winner? We have to be a bit careful as well. If rook takes f3, they might be able to throw in queen b2 check. But if we meet that with bishop e5, that should be good, right? So rook takes if pawn takes and queen c2, then we cover queen b2, and that looks really decisive. Yeah. So I'm glad we're double checking these as we go. This one I remember I was stuck on for minutes, like years ago when I tried this, and now I see it instantly. So I don't know if that's because of this woodpecker or more so that I've just kind of like seen this theme a bit more to the point where it's kind of more intuitive. In any case, yeah, knight takes f7 looks tempting because if king takes bishop g6, king g8, and we got to remember knight is attacking our queen as well. So we've got to be a bit careful. Maybe bishop g6. If they take our queen, just bishop takes f7, and that's a mate. So that means they can't take our queen. They can play knight a2 check, but okay, I think this is just strong. And I heard the noise, so let's go. Oh, we played this guy before, right? Gautam Ramesh. And we were black last time. Oh, and we go for this again. I mean, I guess let's go. Do I remember the game? I think this was the London. Okay, I'm gonna turn off chat, guys, so you're welcome to discuss there. I think this is going to be a London again. This was the 1500 from India who was playing way better, and this was where I played d5 last time. Now, I wasn't so happy with my conclusions. At the same time, I know Gautam Ramesh knew that I was streaming, so I've got to be careful with like getting stream sniped in case Gautam is watching. So maybe we'll throw in some incorrect lines of analysis as we go. But in general, let's have a think about this. So I wanted to play this slightly differently to how I was in the past. Can I get away with this move? I reckon with this move order for white, I reckon I can start with b6. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna play. Last time I played this d5. Gautam Ramesh's continuing with this play, and my plan was to play with e6. I think this is the plan. This is the plan. So this is my new setup. We're gonna see how it goes. And we also need to make sure that we stay like ahead on the clock as well. We don't want to fall behind. Okay, so we have solid e3. I think I want to just play bishop e7 here. So basically this is the setup that one of my students actually played, and he learned this from a video. So I'm basically playing the same setup as he is, and I liked the setup quite a bit. So now the idea is we want to play with d6, I'm pretty sure. And now we see what white does. And the idea is that we hope that, yeah, white is going to run out of improving moves, and as soon as bishop d3 comes, I should be able to play bishop a6. I think this was the point. And I don't really mind committing early before white is castled, because I'm not really afraid if white starts doing a big kingside attack, because I haven't made any hooks on this side of the board. So this is the idea. And the idea was also to take on d5. And I think we can do this already. This was the idea. Yes. And now the point was to play knight c7, I'm pretty sure. Just double checking, like in case I'm missing any tricks, or if I'm forgetting any moves. I think this was the point. So the idea in this setup, because white had already committed with the knight on d2, it means that white is less likely to take with the c pawn and put the knight on c3, because the knight's kind of misplaced on d2. So that's why they take with the e pawn. But the idea here is that we want to play with b5. And I wonder if this is the time to do it, or do I... No, I wanted to put a knight on d5 first. Gain this tempo on the bishop, and then play with b5 and basically play for a minority attack. And I watched a video that my student watched to learn this setup, and I wasn't 100% happy with all the analysis, but after creating my own analysis, I did feel happy. So actually I've had this exact position in my analysis, and the improvement over rook e1 was to play an early a4, but I also looked into this, and there was like this way you can basically play with a6 and basically prepare b5 in a favorable way. So now we have a very typical minority attack with this very weird kind of setup in the center, but the idea is that we basically block out this bishop. And we also have traded off this light squared bishop, so there's less chance of an attack on our king. And this is supposed to be good, so I think at this moment I'm out of book. But now we've definitely got everything we want. And I assume a5 is going to be the way to go. Definitely looks like the right move. Generally when white plays with a3, we want to play a5 and basically push for b4. You know what? I need to prepare something with white against this setup with black. So I'll just make a note. Yeah. Because in my C3 Venom course, I don't cover the structure because I didn't know it existed. Like, it's really rare. I've never seen it played before until my student showed me. Now, okay, Queen C2. Do we need to watch out for any kind of attack on the king? We could play with h6 if we think that's going to be useful. A part of me does want to, but I'm just a little bit worried as well if h6 is completely necessary. Like maybe g4, g5, even though it looks completely wrong. So the question is h6 useful? Also, the question is whether we should be playing prophylactically or already trying to advance on the queen side. So this is the decision to be made. Typically, I also want to put a rook on b8, but I'm just a little hesitant with the bishop being on this line. I don't think I'm ever afraid of c4. If c4, I can always take, knight takes. What's that like? Queen c7 is also a very flexible move. Okay, I definitely can't be tanking here. I haven't played so much blitz recently, so this is why I think I'm a little bit slow. Just forgetting to be a bit practical. Maybe even rook c8. Not crazy. You know what? Let's play rook c8 actually. I think this makes sense. So I want rook c8 just to discourage any c4 because I think... Yeah, I'm just not a fan of c4 coming quickly before I've finished my development. So I kind of want to complete my development first. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put my pieces yet. But I feel like this is a useful move. And the point is we can kind of take our time in these positions. I'm making the bet that white doesn't have a successful kingside attack. And therefore I have the time to kind of put my pieces where they're useful. So yeah, guys, sorry for not checking chat. Yeah, since I'm playing a rated game, don't think it's really fair for me to do so, but do feel free to discuss the moves between yourselves. Maybe make a new friend. Okay, so it definitely feels like c4 is on its way. I mean, ultimately, I should have a decent position given the... Yeah, given... Let's play this. So my thinking is if c4, then I can take, and if knight takes, I've got this very nice square for my queen, queen a6. And also this knight is pinned. So I think this is the right way to go. Aha. So now we offer a trade. I'm very tempted just to take that. I think we can just take that. I mean, maybe his plan is to take with the rook. I play knight f6, rook h4, don't really believe it. Don't really believe it. For the record, I also don't need to react. But I think I want to. I think I'm going to take this. So he takes with the queen. I feel like knight f6 is a useful move. Depends how useful this knight is on d5. I could play knight f6 and push d5. Don't know how I feel about that. I also need to speed up a little bit. I realize I'm definitely on the slow side. I also don't necessarily want him to get in queen h4 maybe, so maybe I should just start with h6. Feels like a really safe move. I think let's... I'm not blundering any tactics, right? I don't think so. Let's start with h6. I think h6 makes a lot of sense. The most important thing about conducting a minority attack is patience. Like, we shouldn't rush it. We should make sure that our opponent has zero counterplay. So just take maximum precaution to make sure that there's nothing going on. Okay, so there's a bit of pressure here. Let's make note of that. I also, to be honest, I really like how I have control over the square. Like, very often, like, a piece can come here and be very annoying. So this is kind of nice. So maybe I need to prepare some kind of push on b4. So rook c6 comes to mind. Is there a second idea behind this queen e2? I don't think so. I think let's just play this. I think this looks alright. Add a bit more control, put it on light square. So in the past I would just play rook c7 and just be an idiot and put my pieces on dark squares like this. Okay, so what's the plan? Is he trying to play bishop h4? Not too bothered. Feel like we can just improve our rook. Yeah, I think we can just improve this rook. I don't see the idea. I don't see the idea. And on bishop h4 I have a choice. I can either trade it or I can play bishop f8 even. Bishop f8 might be a useful move. If this bishop is like unable to do anything constructive, then maybe the bishop on f8 is going to be better. Wow, king h2, that feels wrong. Just because the king feels a little bit more weak here. So I'm not sure why do you want to weaken your king. I mean, I guess maybe the idea is to play like rook g1 or something. But this is a really slow plan to get some kingside attack. So already I should be thinking about, can I make some attack work with b4? Not quite. I'm a little bit slow on the clock as well. I do need to speed up. Trying to find like a good plan here. I like this actually. So I've got a clever plan with this move. I'm not going to reveal it in case I'm being stream sniped, but I've got a clever plan. So that is basically what you need to do in positions like this. You need to make sure that you're not missing any tactics, you're keeping control, and slowly working towards your ideal goal in the position. The only issue with my play so far is the time. Like, being 5 minutes down is very risky in a game with no increment like this. So if I can, I want to speed up. But I really like how this pawn on d6. Okay, I see the idea. So my plan was knight b6. And I still low-key like it. I think let's do it. I like the idea of this. So we should be careful about this sacrifice as well at some point. Like, if I were to move a knight, then this could come in. So I need to prepare this carefully. So again, I need to take my time with this. Question is the bishop better on f6 or on f8? Maybe on f8 it's a little better. I still don't see his plan. So let's play with bishop f8. Just to be a little bit safer. Protect these squares to also get off the line of his queen. There's still no a4 because I can take. So we're just slowly but surely preparing this plan of the minority attack. Okay, and that makes sense. I think we're quite happy to play knight c4. I think we're quite happy for this. So we'll see if he wants to trade. Otherwise I get a very nice knight. So just take your time. No need to rush. This is one of the biggest mistakes that minority attack players can do, is basically try and rush their queenside counterplay and then get mated somehow. But given that white's rooks have gone over here, definitely feels like we're in good territory to pull this off. So yeah, definitely an interesting line against the London, this play, to basically try and go for a minority attack. I still feel like I need a bit more confidence to play it. Like, a bit more practice, I think. Okay, so he has decided. Now I can transition with b takes c4, like change the pawn structure, but maybe he can hold that, right? Like maybe he can play bishop f4, bishop c1, and it's not so easy. So I think I like to keep this minority attack open with rook takes. This looks more desirable. Okay. So I want to be thinking about move b4, but I definitely don't want my queen on the line of his rook. So I'll need to improve that first. Slowly but surely. Okay, so he goes for like some dynamic break. So my intuition is just to push b4, not deal with any of this, and just push d4. But if b4 and he takes, I can't take back with the rook, annoyingly. I'd have to take back with the pawn. Yeah, I don't have any discovered checks. Maybe that is why the king is on h2. It's a little bit more useful. Now I could play d5 and just allow him to take and play against this b2 pawn. It's not a terrible situation either. I've seen some games, I think, of Karpov where he manages to convert that pawn structure. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough decision. Very tough decision. I have to be very careful though. If I play like a nothing move and he takes, then he can play b3. And I might be busted here because my queen is hanging. Although I can always move like rook c5 or something, because I'm hitting the queen as well. So I wouldn't be busted. Tough decision. There's definitely a good move here. I just need to find it. If I ever take on a4 and he takes back with the rook, he can double on the a file faster. So I'm not sure if I really want to allow that. So does that mean I have to just move the queen? No, I need to be very careful I'm not blundering like a whole rook or something. Like, I can easily blunder a whole rook here. Here, takes. God. I'm also just getting a little bit low on time, which I know I've been saying for a while now. Just trying to work out what's good and what's not. Basically, is b4 a useful move or not? That's what I'm asking myself. It might be better than the alternative. It's actually a really good move, I think. A really strong move. Oh, I really want to play d5. Let me just double check how it works. d5? No, d5 I think doesn't work. What does it? Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared in case I've missed something. Looks like the right move unless I've missed something. It's the right move unless I missed something. Have I missed something? Takes. I feel like I have. I feel like I have. I feel like it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. That's very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, we need to make a decision. So I think let's just play. Let's just accept that he's played a really good move. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Rats. I think d5 doesn't work. I think d5. I mean, positionally it's what I want to play, but tactically I don't think it works. I don't think it was working. Okay, so rook c6 I'm presuming is forced here. Okay, so we get this. And was c4 the idea? Yeah. Very smart. Okay, and we just need to play a little bit faster. So I think let's have the rook on c6. I think that's where it's going to be most use. Now the question is if d5 is going to be useful. Oh, I'm so tempted to play this one idea. Go on, let's play it. I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense. Now the question is, if they push c5, Can I actually sack my bishop? It's such a ballsy move. But we have control of the only file. I feel like it does make a lot of sense as well. Oh man, that could actually be a really good move. Not really what I want to play with so little time on the clock though. No, I think it's a bad call to play it with so little time. Yeah, let's keep this in the freezer. Let's keep this in the freezer. No need to rush with this. The most important thing is we don't get flagged. So, and the question is, will my opponent try and push for the win? Let's play h5, gain a bit of space. So the very good thing is that all of our pieces are on light squares like this. There's no way in for the rook. This pawn is a little bit weak. See what he does. Just want to play a couple quick moves and see what he's doing. So he's really going for it. Now to me, I want to take that. I want to take that, I think. And it's really going to be a question who benefits from this more. I reckon my king is safe on g6. Is it though? Is it? It's tricky. I think it's tricky. I think king g6 is tricky. It's a little bit of bait as well. But the thing is, my pieces are more flexible than his, I reckon. I reckon my pieces are more flexible. As long as I'm not getting mated, which I might well get mated, but... yeah, I've definitely got to be careful here. Let's throw this in. I need to be looking out for tactics as well. I love this song. Unfortunately I've never played Zelda, so I don't like attach it with something in particular, but this one is really good. Wow, okay. So okay, I've got to play bishop d8. Surely this isn't like, surely my king is fine. Oh, I've got such an interesting move here. Take. No, I should move my... I'm chickening out. I'm chickening out of these interesting moves. Then he can challenge my rook. Am I gonna get beaten like this though if I play bishop d8? Plays rook h1. It's actually not so easy. Here, and he comes down. Oh, I need to be very careful here, very careful. Hold on a sec. If I go bishop d8, rook h1, take, bishop c7, rook takes, rook h8. I think I'm going to lose that resulting position. So does that mean I have to go all in here? Maybe I do. Maybe I have to go all in. I think, so this is the classic case where if you're statically worse, you're going to lose. And this might be the time where I need to play dynamically, otherwise I'm going to lose this. If I play bishop d8, I might be too passive. Unless it's okay, unless I can hold, which I might be able to. Because I've seen some ideas. Do I want to play rook h3, king g4, takes on b3, takes on f6? Looks dodgy. Now my king looks so dodgy. But also his king is kind of dodgy too. Oh, this is so interesting. So he goes back and I take and takes. Check. You know what? I want to go for it. I think I want to go for it. I think it actually makes a lot of sense. I've seen some ideas. I've seen some lines. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. 5 minutes left on the clock. I mean, I saw an idea to defend. Basically, to move my bishop back, and if rook h1, play rook h7. And this might be okay, but there might be a way to grind me out. And I think this is actually really good compensation. If I haven't missed something. But again, this is where, like, the time is a really big problem. And this is probably the effect of not having played much blitz or online chess recently. Just taking too long. Yeah, and white is a really big call to make here, where to put this king. So he goes back. This is the idea. So he's going to take, and I take with the f-pawn. This is my plan. So the idea is if he went to g4, I was going to try and checkmate him. But here I'm hoping I actually get my king, like, really strong. This is my thinking. Maybe I can even play with rook a3, trying to go after this. Yeah, king f5 or rook a3. Don't know if I want to meet this move, so maybe this is better. I need to make a call. Let's play this one. Let's play this one. We need some counterplay here. Also, we're literally down to 5 minutes. This is literally a blitz game now. Okay, I need to speed up. Okay, so king f5 is definitely the idea. Or do we want to take this pawn while we can? No, then he plays king here and I get checkmated. So let's play this now. If he checks, I can run. He also can't move his king to this third rank for now. So this is also quite useful. God. Definitely have good chances to play for the win here. Oh, let's take that pawn, surely. No question. So if I push b3, plays rook b7, I take... Here, takes. It's not ideal either. Let's do this one. It's a little bit slow, but I kind of like it as well. I kind of like the control that the rook has. And I think we need to activate our rook as well. The question is, does the rook actually belong on a6? Or can it do something different? It might be where it belongs. Maybe start pushing the pawns already? Really tough to say. Need to make a decision. Let's push the pawn. Let's push the pawn. The rook is still doing something here. It's blockading this pawn, which might be useful. What a game, though. What a game. 3 minutes on the clock. Can I make this happen? It's going to be really tight. This feels like Firouzja Gukash, their first game, where I got Gukash's pawns rolling up the board. Okay, let's actually calculate here. We do have this like automatic plan. So we are winning if we get the tempi. This was always my plan, never considering this. Maybe with more time I would want to, but not with the current time situation. I really like how my king's not getting stuck though. This is really important. This was the plan. Now the question is, he takes on e6. Do I want to take? No, I don't want to blunder. So let's stick to the light squares. This makes more sense, right? I mean, I have to. I shouldn't have even hesitated on that. But his rooks are really misplaced right now. Oh, where do I go? Probably I'm safe here. I think I'm safe here. I think this bishop takes a really long time to reroute. Question is, I can even push b2. But I don't know if I fancy playing with the queen there. And maybe a2 is a bit safer. Oh, why am I getting nervous? Why am I getting nervous? It's because it's a classical game. Like, I've spent so much time thinking, and now it's getting to the real clutch time. No increment. Jesus Christ. It's not a bad move. Yeah. Make a decision. Make a decision. He's going to be fast as well. Oh, what to do? What to do? Do I push or not? No, I can't push because king is defending here. I need to make progress with these pawns, but how? Here. Probably this. Here. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. If f5, a3. Let's go. This should be fine. I am not ready for classical chess though. I am way too nervous. It's unbelievable. Let's play this one. F5, rook c2. Whoa, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be super tight. F5, rook c2, takes. there. Oh, what's the play? What's the play? Such an insane position. How the hell did this happen? Check. Takes. Rook here. King here. Pawn here. King here. Pawn here. Pawn here. Pawn here. Rook here. Pawn here. Takes. I mean, we got no choice. We got to go for it. I think it's going to be so tight. Here. Here. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do we have a choice? Is there a difference? I don't know. Do we take on d4 even? Here. Wait. Take here. Take. Here. Holy crap. Am I losing this? Maybe I am. Here. I don't know what to calculate anymore. I don't know what to calculate anymore. I think I'm just lost. Holy crap, by one tempo? Are you serious? Take. By one bloody tempo. Clever cookie. You clever cookie. Ah, very nice. Very nice conversion. Okay. Ah, well played. Well played. You 1500 bastard. Well played. Well played. Oh, man. Ah, you forced me to take? Oh, I hate this guy. But no, he's playing really well. He's played really well. What a game. What a game. GG. GG. Wow, what a game. I definitely wasted one tempo there somewhere. I must have been able to be quicker with this. What's my gut feeling? Oh, what could I have done better? Who's messaging? Safsara. I'll check chat very soon. So I had to go here because if I take the pawn, then this is a thing. This feels right. I'm Rook c1. I mean, I didn't have much time, so I just went for it. But maybe I could have done something better here. The problem was this rook was just really bad for a lot of the game. Like, I looked at these ideas, but I just never felt like my rook was getting active enough. Rook c1. But I think my decision to play dynamically was the correct one. I mean, I'm just losing this by one tempo. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a game, guys. What a game. Alright, let me check chat. Okay, so I'll go from back to front. We'll work from back to front. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, how much time do you have? Was I blocking the clocks the whole way through? Oh no. I forgot to move my camera back to the other side. I'll do that now, even though I guess it's kind of pointless. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, at least when we analyze the game, then you can see my time. God. Maybe rook c3 instead of rook c2. At what moment was this? Oh, here, rook c3. Interesting. I didn't even consider that. Thing is though, let's say he pushes the pawn and I take and he takes. I guess then I can push. Ah, oh, rook c3 might be the play. You know what? Rook c3 might be the play. Josh, how did you do this? What a move. That could actually be the move. Let's have a look. Oh, rook c3. Rook c3. Oh my days. What a move. What a move. I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. See, how do you even improve on that? Because it's like, it's not just calculation, because I feel like it's kind of like under the pressure. Are you able to spot more ideas? And I could have even gone for this drawing idea. I think this is like this drawing idea to play for like perpetual ideas with rook gg1 and try and give checks from behind. This is so smart as well. And honestly, this is where the rooks belong, right? Behind the passed pawn. Yeah, with no increments. But this is what I was saying. I really needed the time. And for some reason, I'd from the stress I remember, I was just basically looking at this one idea. I was really tunnel visioning this. Like, I wasn't able to look at anything else. Yeah, I was really struggling to look at anything else here. But yeah, rook c8 makes so much sense. I didn't even see this idea to bring the rook behind. Yeah, this was the only idea I saw, and I just thought that like I had to go for it. But it loses by one tempo here. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, yeah. And I think this is really important as well, like being able to identify what you're playing for. So I think if I realized like I'm in bigger trouble than I was, maybe I could have looked for this, but it's really tough. I think he meant, do you have a live mic? What? Do I have a life? Did the guy comment something? I don't even know. Oh, that's such a nice move though. But this sacrifice earlier, I think, was really the correct call, and I also I let him off the hook here. I was definitely better with this minority attack type position. Like, for sure, I've got the advantage here, but I needed to play it more carefully somehow. Yeah, I guess to see the rook d3, if you feel you have to get rid of one rook to promote, then rook d3 would be logical. Right. Yeah, exactly. I think basically I need to be able to push my pawns. And that's the question, right? Like, I need to be able to push my pawns. How do I push my pawns? And for some reason I just thought that there wasn't a way to push my pawns. But there is a way to push my pawns. And I need to block this rook. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Rats. Yeah, but the earliest sacrifice I wanted to go back to, actually. I thought this decision was really good here. Okay, apparently not. Apparently bishop d8 I can still hold. So my plan was here, I was going to play rook h7. Ah, of course I can just move the rook off the file, for God's sake. I didn't even consider this. I didn't even consider that. I mean, that does it as well. That also stops the rook coming in. I didn't even consider either of these moves. I was looking at this idea, with the idea that maybe I can stop the rook coming in this way. But I just felt I'd be so passive here, like really, really weak. So I think given that I don't have this resource, then my decision was correct, maybe. I mean, how does this go? Okay, it says I can still survive this. Yeah, if they take and play rook h8. Yeah. I don't believe I can survive this. I'm literally dropping this pawn. Like, his pawn structure is better here. And I'm somehow... Yeah, no, this has to be... This has to be lost for me. So, I mean, even if I can win this pawn, I mean, it looks like I'm dropping this one as well. So I think my decision to play rook h3 was okay. And yeah, he didn't want to go king g4 because he was afraid of the fact that his king might be weak here. Like, I can take this way. I guess I can't. I was looking at all kinds of ideas of rook c8, f5, and then rook h8 mate. This was like where I was thinking. Ah, but this is a very clever move to give the king this square, right? So the king can come to f4. That's really smart. And if I took with the king... Yeah, then I don't have this open g file to attack on. Yeah, this would have been better. But I did enough to spook him, I guess. Yeah, see, so the position was hard to play and we equalized here, but... Wow, what a game. Actually insane. Wow, so king g4 is like a place where I could gain a tempo. I mean... Fair enough. I mean, I just thought that my rook is like... Thought I was just asking for trouble here. Like, let's say he tries to take and then play rook g8. It just looks so strong. Okay, so I'm just fast enough to play rook a2. Am I actually playing for the attack here, or what? b2. Ah, right. And then the point is I've got this. Because it comes with check and then I can promote. So actually forcing him onto the back rank is the key thing here. Oh, that's why it's so strong. Because wherever this rook moves, I'm going to be able to play rook a2 and force him onto the back rank. That's incredible. Oh, what a play. What a play. I wasn't thinking about that at all. I just felt my king would be more exposed on this side. But this is actually really smart. Really smart. Man, I mean, to find like this king g4 idea, I mean, I've done exercises that involve this kind of stuff, but I don't know at what point you start being able to play this. Just... I mean, it's a thing, right? The king on the back rank is like a weakness when we've got these passed pawns, so I need to just keep mindful of that more, I think. Because here I avoid the checks, but I'm just slow. I'm just slow in this position. King c4 was right. Rook a1 was good. Yeah, and rook c1 was good. And here was the moment where I needed to find this move to be faster. I just didn't see it. So why is this not even winning for me? Okay, if they take, it's winning for me. So they have to play a move like rook h1, in which these pawns start to roll. Wow. Somehow this isn't enough. I would go b2 here and try and involve my king. But I guess this pawn is really quick. and rook c8. And we take. And this is only a draw. Because I think this pawn is going to be really strong, right? That's the problem. So what, they just move the rook away somewhere? Imagine if this had come up on the game. This would be insane. Wow, and King c4 is lost after c6? Oh, because it's bishop g7. That makes sense. What a game. It's actually such a mental game. Yeah, and this was wrong. This was too slow. So let's just see the other... Oh yeah, the other draw we know was like this draw from behind, which basically gives up on like trying to win, but maybe get some perpetual. Let's just double check that. So here they can't push f7 without dropping the pawn entirely. So c6 here, that's a kind of cute move. Rook cf1, king e3. Ah, we can take. And rook g8, right, and stop it this way. Right, so is there not a way that white can defend this? Like, let's say if he plays bishop d2, e7 here, and I just have a draw? Oh, because the king can't ever go to the third rank, because then it blocks the rook, and then the pawns can run again. Oh, God. This is crazy. This is crazy. What a game. What a game. This makes for a really good calculation exercise, actually. And the annoying thing is that this is like... No, this is never a draw. I mean, actually, without... No, it's never a draw. It's just never a draw. Just never a draw. Even without this bishop, it's never a draw, because they can always take this, like, in a timely fashion. Yeah. So I guess the next thing I want to understand... check the sacrifice. It gave him +3. Look at... What? What does Mr. RK mean? Safsara, what are you talking about? Back to the top of like YouTube chat? Oh, check your rank. Check your rank. Oh, you're back to the top as in... Oh, okay. Racing Kings number top 10. Okay, back to top 10. Fair, fair, fair. Good job. Good job. Oh, are you talking about like a different rating of yours, Safsara? I don't know. Yeah, I also did bronze DOV. And just, yeah, I mean, it's such a scam how they were saying like, oh, it's gonna help with like university and job applications. So much rubbish. Can I tell you any FIDE rated standard events? The only one that I know of coming up is Leamington Spa. I think next month, Leamington Spa is like a FIDE rated event. Could be worth playing in. Oh man. Ah, Josh, you found Rook C3, you legend. Oh, man. 18 Rook C6 to Rook FC8 would be the plan you would go for. Right, when I played Rook C8 and bring down Rook to C8. Okay, so that's what I did in the game. That's what I did. And this gave me some problems actually, this queen on a6. I thought it was smart. Because I basically wanted to play for b4, and right now they can play c4. Which is not normally a problem because I've got the pawn on d5, so this was kind of a learning experience for me. I'm trying to work out what the right play was. Oh, dear, oh dear. Wow, an a4 is playable here? But I can take. Oh my god, they can do this like this, which is why I need to be way more careful. So this is why in the minority attack, you just gotta take your time. Like a move like bishop f8 is always gonna be useful. And now probably this is fine, yeah. So just little details like this. Yeah, and a4 was such a good find over here. So I just need to slow down with this plan somehow. Don't even know. Wow, rook a8 to even just protect this queen. Oh god, it's tough. It's really tough. And I think in this moment I was right to play what I did b4. I really thought, I mean, I thought here I was losing my rook if I take. Because I thought b3 and at first I thought c5, rook c5, but then there's c4. And if I play rook b4, then yeah, they've got queen b2, importantly. And my rook is stuck. So I'm losing my rook there. So I saw that, which was good. But then I wasn't sure how this was going actually. I was really worried about somehow I was missing something and messing this one up. Oh, and this time I can play this because I have this capture to bail out if they ever move the queen. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And if they try and pressure here, okay, I can trade like this. Oh, not like that. Right, yeah, this is the kind of thing I wanted to work out. I just couldn't find this in time. If I could see up to here, then I think I would have gone for it. I couldn't work that out. Yeah, so I played something that I knew at least didn't lose. And d5 was good. And this is just level. So somehow I just got outplayed here. I mean, yeah, maybe this bishop was too strong. Like, I kind of realized he could take the square. Like, I just wasn't so bothered. So this is just a draw, huh? If I just play h5 or something. And we just, like... Oh, I'm even playing with g5 here. What? And bring the king this way. Even h4. Just trying to gain that space. But if they play with g4 here... I don't know. Yeah, this is going to require some further study, I think. I've got to go do some shopping before my chess lessons this evening. But yeah, this transformation was not good. Taking was wrong. Taking was wrong. I mean, my whole logic behind this was that I didn't think that he'd be able to challenge the h-file because I've got pressure here. But then he found a really nice move. What was it? Yeah, he basically just didn't care. He didn't care that I was taking the h-file, and there's nothing I could do about it. Man, what a game, what a game. But yeah, just such instructive moments here, like king g4 to try and push the king on the back rank is so thematic. Oh, why can't I just play that? Why can't I just play that? I mean, this is what the point is though, right? Like, you analyze the games and you understand it a bit better. And then next time you get something similar, you're one step closer to finding it. This is the whole idea. It's very, very tough. Wow. Oh, it's so tough to make these calls on, like, do you move the rook, do you move the pawn? Yeah, I mean, this was really, really clutch as well. Yeah, I mean, like, looking at it now, like, definitely rook c3 could have easily been my first instinct. It was just a panic blind spot. If you remember what I was saying, like, in this moment, I was saying how I was nervous and how I'm not ready for classical, right? Like, these were my thoughts. And as soon as you start having these thoughts, so I need to breathe. I need to breathe. This was, Davorin Kujasevic made this point where, like, as soon as you realize that you're starting to panic, you need to stop panicking. Otherwise, you can't calculate properly. And that's exactly what I did. I panicked and I didn't remember to breathe. I need to go, I need to just take my time and find these right moves, because Very easy to stop being able to calculate when you're under pressure like this. So all these little things, like, it's good to be reminded of. Rats. How did I win the last game against this guy? He's playing a lot of classical. Can respect that. Just to remind me. Oh yeah, we also got to this minority attack type position. But I kind of did it in a dodgy move order where I wasn't as happy. But we managed to grind him out. Oh yeah, and we had these complications, and I had this endgame. Yeah. Wait, he resigned here? White resigned? I don't remember this. Oh, this is... At what point did he resign? Oh yeah, this was like the weird, like, B5 and instant resignation. That was, like, really weird. Right. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. So maybe this wasn't... this wasn't the 1500 kid who joined the stream. That was someone else. I see. I see. Yeah, it's Gautam Ramesh. Let's check him out. In case he's got a FIDE. He might not do. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day pretty soon. Let's have a look. Oh, 1700. With the Pepe jeans. Damn. Only a plus 3.2. Life is tough in India. Life is tough. Yeah, he played well. He played well. These damn juniors. Well, I'm glad to get my practice in. Oh, RK is Racing Kings. I see. I see. Yeah, he resigned up the B5. Exactly. Exactly. Check 21 B4. I thought this was good. Okay, this will be the last thing I do then. Oh, Jesus Christ. But what a game. What a game. Ultimately, that was like a really fun game. Move 21 B4. Oh, here. But can't he take once and then play C4? Yeah, this was the line that I was concerned about. But he's not actually threatening to take because of the rook. But the thing is, I don't want this structure. This is the problem. I don't want this structure. Yeah, 2012 birth year. It's such a cursed birth year for good chess players. People like him are reason why the FIDE floor got raised. True. Yeah. But this guy is like 1700 after the raise. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. How many tournaments are there in the Grand Prix? If you're talking about the Leicestershire Grand Prix Safsara, then 5. And we've had 2 already. But yeah, wow, what a game. That's certainly woken me up. And yeah, definitely gonna have to analyze this structure a little bit further. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Appreciate all of the support as always. And you can now see the tactical rats at the top of the screen. So we've got the Deep Dark Forest rat, the Magician rat, and the Mikhail Tau rat. So credit to Josh for being a member. But if you would like to be a YouTube member, you can click that button, join, and join us as a tactical, hard-working chess rat. But of course, no pressure as well. You're welcome to just enjoy these streams for free. No worries whatsoever. Just really appreciate you guys being here and having someone to chat to. So yeah, thanks for following the game. What rating are we now? 2257. I think we probably need to play a few more before we get onto the leaderboard. Yeah, because it doesn't say a rank underneath yet. So we probably need that deviation. To be included in rankings, you need to be below 75. Okay, so we need to basically play some more. But yeah, whew, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, guys. Jan with the question marks. I'm not sure which parts you're confused about. I explained the tactical rats at the start of the video, if that helps, if that's what you're confused about. But okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Adios.